Yo, can you hear me? Maddie the kid, you there?
Yep, can hear you.
Great. Hey, welcome to Ask Me Anything. Tonight I'm here in Hamburg, Germany with Aram Shaw.
Hey.
And Charlie Koss. Hey. You guys hear us loud and clear? Maddie, hear us loud and clear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool. Can you start looking at questions? So tonight we're going to have a little free-form conversation and bring up some questions, and Aram's going to edit them and bring you into the fold. But we're
the radio chat.
Thanks. And so we're here setting up our space program that opens on September 18th. We're going to Vesta on a mining mission. But before that, we're going to do a couple of rocket launches. And
First one's this Friday, September 10th.
So I don't know whoever's coming. One of you like shout out. Ellen, are you coming? I want to hear from you because I know that you're in Germany sometimes.
Here, let's bring Ellen on the stage. Ellen, I don't even know if you raised your hand.
But you're on the stage. You got to talk. What's up, Ellen? Oops. Oh, there she is.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah. What's up?
I am so excited. I'm going to be both at the 10th rocket launch and I'll be at the opening as well.
Awesome. So it's like I haven't seen you since we were in Copenhagen, I think.
I know. I'm really looking forward to seeing the show and seeing you again and meeting the whole team because they weren't there in Copenhagen.
That's right. Exciting. It was just like you and me and Isaac and Martin, I think, were the only people that were there.
Yeah, I think so.
That's super cool. Awesome. It was really great. I guess we take the check, please. So thanks. We're at a restaurant right now. We just had crepe Suzette. It was really, really good.
Yeah. Great. We got a whole performance out of it.
Yeah. So it was really good. Hey, Ellen, do you have any questions for us?
Do
you have a rocket?
Let me think. You're surprising me.
Did you get a rocket?
No, I have a part. I won one in one of the giveaways.
Oh, awesome! What
part do you have, Ellen?
I have a cup noodles cone, and I'm working on knitting a beanie to represent it.
Awesome. Also,
it looks like a beanie.
She did the rough draft for the roadmap that we're going to continue to model our roadmap off of. And so big shout to you, Ellen.
And if you all don't know Ellen, or Crafts with Ellen, like follow her on Instagram. You can see her world. She's a great maker. So yeah, check her out. We've been Insta friends for a couple of years now. So a few years. So yeah.
Yeah, cool. And it was so cool to see the official version of the roadmap. I did a quick draft, but to see the real version was really cool.
Well, thanks for the inspiration. You really put a fire under our ass. And then
it was good to see. Like just a couple days and you had it done. You guys are fast.
Yeah. Well, we're working our ass off on this Vesta mission. So if people feel like we've been slacking, Maddie, sometimes quality takes time.
Truly.
But don't worry, we're in this for the long haul. So there'll be moments where we have to not exactly rest because the wicked never rest, but delve deeper and dig deeper trenches so that we can build more robust trees.
Yes, and to add to that, I will say that we are going to Vesta in Hamburg, and we're paving the path to go to new worlds ahead of some of the rest of you. Yeah. So if anything, we are doing the work to get the missions ready for us all.
Yeah, sometimes if you go to other worlds, if you go fast, we go alone. But if you want to go far, we go together. I know that's like a cliche, but it's true.
Sometimes cliches are the best.
Yeah. Thanks, Ellen. And I'm psyched to see your beanie.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, and I'll see you on Friday with the beanie.
Awesome.
Awesome, Ellen. I'm bringing Joanna onto the stage next. So, Joanna, if you could join. Oh, and then we've got, well, while we're waiting for Joanna to join, I've got City of Chirac. Oh, no, Joanna's on. Joanna, we'll have you go first.
Yes, I'm on.
Welcome.
Hi. Hi, Tom. Can you guys hear me?
Yep, I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, perfect.
Hi, Joanna.
Hi.
So,
what can I tell you guys?
Tell us about you.
Yeah.
Tell us about you, Joanna.
Where are you?
I am in San Antonio, Texas.
Sweet.
And my oldest son is, yeah.
Oh, wait.
For some reason, you guys aren't too loud. Let me see if I can make you guys louder. Okay. Yeah, I'm in San Antonio, Texas. My oldest son is friends with Tom Sachs, and he has Tom Sachs sculptures all over the place in his house. And about 1.5 years ago, I started doing graphic design work for my son whenever he wanted something done and some painting. So he recently asked me to do a little animation of the rocket, of the one of the rockets, and I did that. It was kind of funny.
Wait.
Do we see it?
Yeah. Wait. Are you Bluebird?
Blue Jay.
You are blue.
Yeah.
You are. I love you. I love your son, and I have a couple of your NFTs. I've got your Max Power. I've got your Max Power motor. I'm so happy to meet you.
Well, that's pretty cool for a Texas housewife to hear that.
Yeah,
that's basically what I am. So that's really neat.
Yeah, but I think you're an extraordinary Texas housewife because first of all, you created Dirty Mike, who is a work of art. Yes, it's Dirty Mike's mom.
Oh my God!
Okay.
And have you seen the animation?
I just. Oh my God!
And did we repost that? Is that on? We can. Yeah, Mike. Let's put it up.
Well, let me just say that if I created Dirty Mike, I told him after he was created to break the mold. Like, you must break the mold. We can't have this happen again.
Yeah, but you got three little mysteries unfolding. We don't know which. I mean, I think Max Power just hasn't found his calling yet. I'm really excited.
No, and he's already 7. He needs to hurry up and figure out his life. Come on.
I know. It took me till I was 21. So I think it's pretty early. But I'm obsessed. And by the way, this is like, we're going back to the seed, to the core. This is Joanna Amy is the mother of this project because Mike was the one who kind of badgered me. It's like all his fault that we're doing this.
Oh, yeah, he's the ringleader. He's always been the ringleader. He tells everybody what to do. Yeah. He has his whole life, and everybody listens to him, and they do it.
And they succeed by doing it. It's always good stuff to do. I mean, I'm sleep deprived because of your son.
Of course.
I curse him.
I've been there. We all have the rocket factory because of Mike.
Yeah, we do.
He pushed this idea.
And the reward for good work is more work.
Exactly. And he works me to death, but I love it.
Oh, that's so great. So on Instagram, you are, can you just say it again?
The Blue Jays. Or the Blue Jay, whatever.
The Blue Jay. So you can see. So
because I feed peanuts to my Blue Jays in the backyard. The Blue Jays come and eat the peanuts, and they're just so much fun to watch. And that's kind of how, when he called me, he said, "You've got to make an NFT. You've got to make some." So I just started look in the backyard, and I made some Blue Jays. So
yeah, that is awesome.
Thank you.
And you can see the Blue Jays NFTs in my personal wallet. That's my MetaMask.
Cool.
Well, thank you so much for checking in and saying hi. I'm so great to meet you, and thank you for creating Mike. Thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you for everything. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I hope we get to meet sometime. Maybe, I don't know. Do you ever go visit Mike?
Yeah, once in a while. Once in a while.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll meet there in the city or something.
Great. Okay.
Let's try the studio.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Joanna. Bye-bye.
You bet. City of Chirac next.
Can we unmute him, or can he do it?
He can. There we go.
City of Chirac.
What's up? Hello?
I think he's muted.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Let's unmute you.
Hello?
Unmute. Hey, there you are.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up?
When are you coming out here?
Where?
Chicago, RSVP.
Oh.
Chirac.
Oh. Okay, wait. We have a date.
Wait.
Do we have a date?
You haven't put it in the calendar.
Oh.
Chicago is in the itinerary.
Let me know so we could call Easy to come out here and kick it with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want to reveal anything, but we're in conversations.
In the works, yes, in the works.
Conversations. But we got
nice.
So you
Friends with Easy?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, we're plotting with Easy to come to Chicago.
Yeah. So we've got an idea.
To his spot, I'm guessing. I'm not gonna say what, but I know his place that he has here. I'm guessing that's where you guys are gonna have something going on.
That's a good guess, but at this stage, I can only confirm that it's a guess.
Yeah.
But Easy's a good man. Hey, so are you involved in the project?
Not yet. I mean, I heard about it. He told me about it. So,
but maybe when we do a launch in Chicago, you'll come out. Maybe we can.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we'll meet.
Cool. That'd be cool. We love Chicago, and we wanna connect. But how far is? No, it's not that close. How far Chicago from St. Louis?
Not very far.
It's about 6 hours. But the cool part is when you guys come out here. The cool part when you guys come out here, I live in the area that's called Pilsen and Little Village, which is a lot of Mexican community, up and coming Mexican community. So you guys might want to come out here and just eat like these good tacos that they sell on the street.
Yeah.
It's a very cool neighborhood.
Yeah, I would definitely. What is the neighborhood called?
It's called Pilsen.
Pilsen. Yeah. Hey, do you know my friend Theaster Gates? Do you know that artist?
Yes.
I haven't been. I really want to go visit what he's doing in Chicago. It seems like he's doing some great things to the south side.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Pilsen is in the south side.
It is.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Well, we need to.
Where are you guys at now?
Right now, we're in Hamburg, Germany, and we're setting up the space program for next week for our launch next week on
December 10th.
And we're launching on Friday rockets.
Well, that's rockets, but we're in the process of taking our space program to Vesta, the brightest asteroid you can see with the human eye for Earth, and that happens on September 18th.
Do you guys have you guys ever been to a dark park?
What's that?
It's I don't know if they have them out there, but they have them here in the States here. It's super cool. I went to one in Michigan in Mackinac Island. So basically it's a dark park with night vision lights, and then you can see the stars.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
It's very cool. I mean, it's somewhere that you guys might want to do research and do events there.
Dark Park. That sounds right.
Yeah.
I bet the cars are crazy on Mackinac.
Yeah, in Mackinac Island, right on the other side of the bridge.
Yeah, amazing.
So this place is between Lake Michigan and Lake Huron.
Yeah.
So when you get there, you're in the middle of both lakes.
Excellent. Wait, do I see? Is that Easy? Is he on here too? Is that Easy him?
Where?
The motorcycle helmet? Is that our Easy?
Oh, hard to know. Could be.
Well, cool, man. Well, thanks for checking in and saying hi. It's great to meet you.
And see you in Chicago.
Yeah.
Hey, likewise, guys.
Awesome. Hey,
We got Maria.
okay, bring him up. Bring him up.
He's up here.
What's up, Smurgy Poo?
Hey Tom, can you guys hear me?
Yeah. What's up?
Hey, not much. How are you guys?
Great.
Jet lag has gone by already, or no?
Yeah. Jet lag never exists if you're always sleep deprived. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
What's on your mind?
that's true. So, a couple things. We read the article this morning that you guys published on the Medium article, and can you give us any insight on the mothership and what that's all about, or what it might be?
You caught that?
Yeah. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
All I can really say is that if you want to go to other worlds, if you want to go really far, you gotta, get a mothership together. That's all I can say. So stay tuned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
And then my other question was, I know you have a relationship with Ed Ruscha, and I was curious to know if you guys have ever talked about this world and what he kind of thinks about it, and if you guys would ever consider like collaborating in this space at all. I just think it'd be really
That's a good question.
That's a great question. So Ed Ruscha, for those who don't know, Ed Ruscha is one of the most important artists of the 20th century. Thank you. Feels so good. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. He's the last living major pop artist. What you want?
Around the corner.
You want to go? Or?
Yeah, but keep talking.
Okay. And he's a good friend, and we did a collaboration together. We did a surfboard. He did the bottom. I did the top, and I have a feeling Ed would personally be great in this space. But I know Ed, and he just likes to make art, and the lift and involved in a project is so hard. I should talk to Ed. I think I always thought that the artist for this would have been Saul LeWitt, and I talked to his daughter about it, and I think she doesn't really understand the space, but he would be. I mean, I don't know if I said this in interviews, but to me it was like Saul LeWitt's Incomplete Open Cubes and CryptoPunks are the same thing. They're just like coming from different directions. But I think Ed Ruscha would be epic. The other artist, my favorite artist I'd love to see working in this space would be David Hockney, because his iPad drawings are so good. And are we getting kicked out of this room? Okay. We're going to the next room and take you with me.
These are such good questions.
Yeah. Because
people should drop in the chat artists you would want to see in the space.
But the reason I like Hockney is because his iPad drawings are so authentic to him, and they're a true expression of his art. And I think for Ed, he would be kind of making a big adjustment, although that guy's worked in everything from oil paint to airbrush to chocolate. And I think he'd make an amazing thing. I think he's just too busy having fun to deal with all the pain. Bye. Thank you. All the pain associated with learning a new medium. I mean, it almost killed me. I'm only 55. But that's a great question. Thanks, Mergy Poo.
Yeah, no problem.
Mark Yard
Yo, Mars Yard Overshoe, Aaron.
Tom, what's going on?
Hey, buddy. Great to hear your voice. I love what you're doing with all your collages, man. You are slaying it.
Thank you, good sir. I will be in Germany on the 17th, so I'm excited to see Space Program.
Awesome. Psyched for you to be there. It's going to be epic.
So in the NFT world, when people talk about Genesis, they talk about like the first. Yeah. When was the first time you launched a rocket at your studio? And can you tell us the story?
Oh my God. There's so many. Man, I've been launching rockets since I was a little boy, like in junior high school. But I think the first time I launched a rocket in my studio, it was when I had a bunch of friends from Jet Propulsion Laboratory over, like Tommaso Rivellini and Kevin Hann and Greg Vane and Adam Stelzner, and we were doing like a tethered rocket. So we were trying to like get a rocket. We like had a rocket tethered by all three fins. And we are just trying to see if we could get to hover in space. But it kind of went up and went down and broke a bunch of stuff. That was a preparation for the Mars mission. So that was pretty fun. And then we did a bunch of ones around this outside of the studio. Can you just turn that volume down? And you can even see them. We made a great video.
Yeah.
Dr. S.
Yeah, Dear Dr. S.
Dear Dr. S, and that's on YouTube. I'd watch that. And that's kind of represents the quality of the video of the rocket launches that we've been doing.
Yeah, just on Lafayette and Center Street.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are the most fun launches. We just go and do it in the middle of the day. Spontaneous happening.
Yep.
Herzog style.
Yeah.
Yes. Truly.
Herzog's. Oh yeah. Day one is a point of no return. We launch a lot in the city, and the city's great because one of the things that when we launched in the city, and I'm reluctant to do it with any of the rockets in this project because I can't afford to lose any of them because so much is at stake. But when we launch in the city, it's really great. You get to meet your neighbors because you got to ring their doorbells to get on their roofs. I've made all kinds of friends just launching rockets and trying to get on the roofs. We don't always get them all back, but I'm pretty determined to get all 1,000 rockets back for you guys. That's a priority. We're being pretty conservative.
Yeah.
Because the risks aren't, the rewards aren't so great for getting an extra 100 feet or 200 feet.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, Aaron. Thanks for getting involved. Look forward to seeing you in person, man.
Yeah, I got a Brian body as well, so I'm excited.
Awesome. Keep at it.
Yeah, that's one of Tom's alter egos. That's a really cool one.
Yeah, I'm Brian. I'm a pretentious pseudo-intellectual alcoholic womanizing dog. Hey, so we got Landsman up there.
Before we go to Landsman, I do want to give the radio chat some love. So we're going to go to a question from Wilhelm Tell about the WD-40 brand. Tom, can you tell us about your connection to WD-40?
Oh yeah, so WD-40 is maybe one of my favorite rockets in the group because it's got that red tip. And I mean, it's not the best lubricant, but it's kind of like the symbol of lubrication. I mean, it doesn't like compare with like Tri-Flow or Bow Shield, which I use when I really care. But WD-40 is like cheap, plentiful, and represents the idea of lubrication. I can't remember what Republican asshole senator said. Everything in the world is either held together. You just need duct tape or WD-40 to make things stick and to make them flip apart. But it's kind of true. And I have WD-40 on my bike at all times.
That bike, the bike that like looks like you pulled it out of the ocean.
Yeah, like the world's rustiest bike. It's a Schwinn racer 2-speed kickback, but it's completely caked in. It's like a rat rod bike. I love that thing. I just think that it's one of the fundamental bricolage tools. Like I was over at Punker Pat's house, and he did not have WD-40 in his garage. Like, shameful. So I made a list, and on the list was like just buy WD-40. Like anything within every tool lies a hammer, right? That's Adam Savage, and even a can of WD-40 is a hammer. So it's really one of the fundamentals. But William Tell, I'm so psyched to hear a question from you that you're getting involved because I've seen you've been so involved, and I'm so stoked for your involvement in the space and all your engagement
in the Discord. Yeah, truly.
So
we're always reading and watching, guys. I know it seems like maybe we're occupied slinging hammers sometimes to comment in the chat, but we're always reading, and we really appreciate all the engagement.
Totally.
And we can go to Landsman now.
Okay. Landsman.
Landsman,
Right.
Landsman.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hey.
What's up?
Sweet. Right, so another Swede here. So first off, thank you so much for collaborating with the community this week with the Ellen suggestion of the roadmap and seeing that happen. So cool. Also the BUJW with all the emojis. That was super, super nice. So I just have two short questions. First one is, in the roadmap, it says that Paris is in September. But I think I heard you talk sometime earlier about Nuit Blanche in Paris.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, that's early October.
Yes. But we're going to be there October 1st. We're doing a show at Gallery Today as ROPAC. If you're
On October 2nd.
on October 2nd, called Currency Exchange.
During Nuit Blanche.
Which is, so it'll be a 24-hour exhibition. It has nothing to do with this project, although everything has everything to do with everything else. But it's an independent project from this, and it's a currency exchange. So if you're in Paris, please come. But we are planning on doing a rocket launch before that. And I think and I'm actually I should ask you guys, does anyone know a good place to launch rockets in Paris where Aram Shah won't get shot by the gendarme?
Yes, asking specifically for me.
So
yes, send your suggestions.
Yeah.
Safe spaces to launch rockets.
We need to keep where a brown girl won't get shot for launching a rocket.
Yeah. Keep my hijab on.
Yeah, exactly. So it'll be like a couple days before that. We don't have the exact date yet, just logistically. And when we say classified, means we haven't figured it out yet. I mean,
Haven't announced it yet.
Haven't announced it yet. Extremely secretive, well planned, long in advance, many, many months in advance. It's out. It's congressional clearance. Yeah. So if anyone has any ideas, please speak up in the chat, because we want to do an awesome launch in Paris.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed for making them both in the same trip then.
Are you in Paris, Iansman?
I don't live there, but I could travel.
Oh, cool. Where are you?
Well, you don't have to say. Classified is okay.
But I do also have another short question, and that's from the suggestion part of the Discord. It's been some talk about how trading will work after this is over. Like if you receive your physical one and someone wants to buy it, will the Rocket Factory facilitate that in some way?
Like if you want to sell your rocket to another person?
Yeah, because you can't really trade it on OpenSea because OpenSea can't handle physical items. So do you have to go to an auction house or?
Physical.
I think it's
like, you own it at that point. Once you receive it in the mail, it's yours. It's yours. It's when you buy a Porsche, you don't ask. It's your Porsche. When you buy the rocket, it's your rocket. When you buy a candy bar, it's your candy bar.
Yeah, we can. I mean, I think at one point we were playing with the idea of linking them in a way that it had to be connected physically, but there was just no way to enforce it. So I think it's better this way. It's just like, you don't, if you don't include the owner's manual with the sale, that's your problem, or that's between you and the other seller. But I think it also allows more flexibility.
Yeah, exactly. We wanted to it was too restrictive. Any mechanism that we were thinking of to have that be facilitated through us was going to be way too restrictive for everyone else, and it sucked all the fun out of the room. So.
But I do think the baller move would be if you sell your NFT to someone of a completed launch rocket, and you make you make money on it, you do the right thing, you send them the rocket at your own expense as an act of generosity. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't, it's not, that's just the baller move. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying if you were a baller, that's what you would do.
Super cool. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thanks for your question. It's a great question. I think that's really important. We really worked hard on that one to come to our solution.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Next up.
that's this Simon.
Yeah, Simon.
Simon.
Hey,
What's up, Simon?
Hey, how's it going?
All right.
Yeah, I would just start off with saying my girlfriend and I were like huge fans of your work, and the Rocket Factory stuff is just also really exciting because a few years ago we fell in love due to a story that originated with a rocket launch. So it's just a great confluence of things coming together. I do have a question, and it's we're based in New York, and we were like super bummed that we missed the first launch window because we were away the past weekend, and so like we really want to launch rockets and we want to be present. So one of the questions that we had was because there's a bunch of launch windows coming up, would you recommend like just choosing a specific spot and launching it there, but not being present in order to be prepared for phase 2? Or would you recommend, I think it would be ideal if we can get to a launch location and actually be present to launch the rockets ourselves, or just be present for one. I think that would be ideal, but obviously it would have to happen before the phase 2 launch. Just wondering what the recommendation is there.
I would say this is like launch your rocket if you can get to a place where you can be part of the action. It's awesome. I met so many cool people who got to launch the rockets in New York City. It was that's why we made our first one in New York, because we know a lot of people are there and we're there. So I mean, we weren't there. We've had to fly back from Germany for 48 hours to do it, but
30 hours.
30
Closer to 26.
Closer to 26.
It was a 26-hour turnaround on that, but it was important. We really wanted to do it and get it going. But I would say this is no one's going to be left out. If you're paying attention, you're not going to like get screwed over. Like, I didn't launch in time for phase 2, damn it. So, right? Isn't that?
Yeah, we're going to give it, like, people will have the opportunity to make that decision. We would never like create a scenario where people were never presented with an option. And so it's like, it is a really hard decision. Like I would, I think that the launches are like extremely fun in general, whether or not it's your rocket that's launching. Mm-hmm. The energy and the enthusiasm of the whole crowd is fantastic. Yeah. So it's it's a decision that you can make, but I think that's a really awesome question.
Because like it was great to see everyone super excited, governors on the island. So we're definitely excited to find a launch window that makes sense and then launch the rockets and just be part of the fun. And then I have a final question. I'm originally from South Africa, but now based in New York City. I was curious if there's any clues about where in Africa you guys are looking to launch, and maybe I can tell my friends to go participate.
Look at the map today.
Yeah. It sort of depends on whose jet we're using.
And where they're willing to take us.
Yeah, because I've got my priorities, but they're as you go farther south, it gets farther away for us. Let me ask you this: how far are you in South Africa from Antarctica?
So that's actually a good question, because I've wanted to do that trip actually at some point previously, a few years back. You can actually charter flights from Cape Town during the Southern Hemisphere summer to take you for a round trip to Antarctica and back, and you can do it in a day. Obviously, it costs a lot of money to charter a flight like that. Yeah,
you can go there and back in a day. Do you land?
Yes, you do land. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Cool. So it's possible, but I don't know what the restrictions are. If you're like, if you're gonna tell the charter company, I just want to settle down and launch your rockets and then fly back. But I do know that those flights used to go during the Southern Hemisphere summer. I don't know if like with the pandemic, if things have changed or due to, reduced tourism, but that they definitely did it for every summer. There were flights going to Cape Town and Antarctica. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
That is a really good lead.
Do you know how far it is? How many hours?
It's actually closer than one would imagine. It's like, I remember it being, say like a 4 or 5 hour flight. So it's like, it's not because they do it in a day. You go there, you roam around Antarctica for a few hours and you fly back. So it's like people do it as a day trip. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, question. How noisy is it on your end? Because there's some people in the room here and I'm wondering if I should move or is it okay?
Oh, no, it's the noise cancellation works perfectly fine.
Okay, great. Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Amazing.
Okay, great. Okay, you just made a really good argument for South Africa. It was not my first choice, no offense, but I was thinking my dream would be to do. I really wanted to do Nigeria, but obviously for here in Europe, Morocco's easy, but it's kind of like cheating. It's so easy. Or
We're looking at Kenya today.
Kenya or Ethiopia. We're looking at
Ethiopia. Yeah.
And where's Nassim from again?
It's from Tunisia.
Tunisia. Yeah. That's kind of like close to Morocco. That's pretty easy from Europe.
Yeah.
But we're it'll probably be a way of connecting to another continent. So we'll see.
Yeah.
If you want me to give you the leads and stuff of those charts, I can find that information again and it can help make the decision.
Amazing.
So
please.
Yeah. Afterwards you can DM me or just shoot me a message somewhere.
Yeah, that would be great. And just where and you're just gonna screen grab. I pushed a button. Also, my battery is about to die, so Aaron, we're gonna shift. Oh, I see it. Okay, you got see.
Yep.
Simon DLR.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Thank you, Simon.
Oh yeah, thank you. Good luck with the launch in Hamburg.
Thank you. Hey, I see Rebecca Whitney's in the house.
Actually, he's not anymore.
Oh no, she's not there anymore. Oh, she got called on and now she's called out. You there? No. Okay.
I tried.
All right. So we might be wrapping up tonight. If anyone has any other questions, now's your time. But if we don't hear from you, we'll be back next week.
There's some great suggestions in the chat for potential NFTs and how we get ourselves to interesting locations like Antarctica. We've been responding to those in the chat, so keep it up. Keep all the ideas coming.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Thanks so much. And I love checking in every week like this. We might change the time.
To a Sunday. Would love to hear about that from you guys. Like, do people like this Monday time or were Sundays better? So drop a note in the radio chat. Would love to hear from all of you or listening in, what time you think is better. I know today's a holiday for some, but we're kind of wondering if Sundays are easier for people to join. Before we sign off, the kid,
Maddie.
Any announcements? Anything you want to add in? Any questions you want to bring to the table before we sign off?
The only thing I would say is we did a bunch of Discord reorganization stuff over the last week. You'll notice there's a bunch of new channels with information that you guys can look at, and it's a little bit more organized so that when more people enter the Discord that maybe don't necessarily know what's going on in the project, it should be much simpler for them to follow along and figure it out. We also, per the community, added a bunch of emojis that BUJW put together, which were awesome. All of the different brands and stuff like that. And we're just going to keep listening to what you guys have to say and implementing as much as we can along the way. So keep up the great work on the awesome suggestions that you guys are putting together. And the only other thing is we will have one other major Discord reorganization type thing coming sometime in the middle of this week. So stay tuned for that.
Oh, awesome. Thanks, Maddie, the kid. We love you, Matt. I just wanted to let you know that I miss you, and I've been hearing about you from Charlie and Aram. And are you coming to join us in Hamburg?
I have a doctor's appointment on Thursday, and if they tell me I can fly, then I will. But it's up to him, unfortunately.
Oh, he's going to say you can fly. Why wouldn't you be able to fly?
Fingers crossed.
You can fly.
I'm
Everyone-
technically not allowed to fly until I get it reevaluated, so we'll see.
I see. All right. Well, fingers crossed. Let's everyone send some positive energy and good wishes to Matt so he can be with us on our trip to on our launch. And
we really need Matt to come check out the space program.
Yeah.
Because anyone who hasn't seen that in person, if you can, the exhibition's up for 7 months. To me, it connects the dots on everything that is the Rocket Factory and everything that's Tom's work. So if you can make it to Hamburg between September 18th and April 10th, 2022, it's the most incredible thing you're going to experience.
Yeah, it's
the most epic thing I've ever gotten to work on.
It's like the culmination of everything that we do in the studio. I mean, sure, there are rockets, but there's the tea ceremony, there's music, there's romance, there's violence, there's the commander's curse, there's transubstantiation, there's launch, liftoff, transvesta injection, there's re-entry, splashdown, recovery, there's a celebration fridge, there's worshipping of false idols. I mean, it's literally endless. It's like the Bible of art.
I'm very much crossing my fingers, hoping I can come.
Yeah. All right, brother. Well, thank you again. Thank you all for tuning in. So super psyched and appreciate. I see some faces here that I know are showing up. I look forward to seeing you all in Hamburg soon. Keep your stick on the ice.
All right, guys. Have a good rest of the day. We'll see you guys in the Discord this week.